Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final four matches for Qualifiers Round 2 before we get into the official tournament. And here we have Samoa Joe taking on the Prince, Finn Balor. These two already have history with each other. Samoa Joe was the first person to beat the Demon Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. Also, speaking of the championship, Samoa Joe is a 3-time NXT champion, with Finn Balor being a 2-time. Samoa Joe is the only 3-time NXT champion. And speaking of champions, here we have Finn Balor, the first ever, the inaugural Universal Championship, the same title that AJ Styles has wrapped around his waist. And you know, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe have a lot in common, even though they have a lot of differences. And you see Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, they're familiar with each other's game. So in this match, it will determine who will bring out the unknown maneuver to put this match away. Finn Balor with the coup de grace, Samoa Joe with the coquina clutch. What move will it be to put this match behind one of these two superstars? No, Finn. Last we saw Finn at a main stage like this, it was at Money in the Bank, but he failed to win the match, even though he did put in a lot of work in that matchup. You see Samoa Joe, he did not make it to Money in the Bank. He lost his first qualification match and lost the last chance qualification match. The actual winner being Kevin Owens, who is Mr. Money in the Bank. But now it's not about the briefcase, now it's about the crown. Which one of these two will make it to the quarterfinals? We already know who it is for Raw. John Cena, Roman Reigns, Ricochet, and Karrion Kross. Who will join them? See the crowd loving Finn right here. But we'll see who actually wins the match. Samoa Joe. Oh, big jab right to the jaw. But now you see Finn Balor fighting back here. Not afraid of the challenge that is Samoa Joe. Big punch gets pushed off again. And Samoa Joe, just tosses him over his head. Trying to go for a chop, but Finn Balor gets pushed off again. And now elbow shots to the back of Balor. Oh, a big kick caught him. And you see Samoa Joe, as I mentioned earlier, doing his unknown maneuvers, trying to go for a diving elbow drop, but Finn Balor just rolled out the way. And Finn Balor, trying to go for something, got kicked in the face. But Finn Balor, trying to go for a running attack, but gets shoved off by Samoa Joe in his big frame. Finn Balor's going to have to try to use his speed over Samoa Joe's power. Sling blade, roll through, and a drop kick to the face. And a double stomp. As I said, Finn Balor going to have to use his speed if he wants to somehow get the advantage over Samoa Joe. Oh, and now you see Finn Balor repaying those elbow shots to the back from earlier. Stomp to the arm. And now Finn Balor rushing to the top rope here. Looking for a big diving attack. What will it be? Diving drop kick, but no, undershoots it. And I believe Samoa Joe trying to go for something. But Samoa Joe is still standing on his feet. And oh no, this is bad for Balor. Now Samoa Joe got him in the crossface, but his foot was touching the ropes. Finn Balor with the arm takedown. What will Finn Balor do next? Sling Blade goes for the drop kick again. Finn Balor looking for something else here. Got him up. Reverse 1916. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, just a 2. Samoa Joe kicked out before 3. And you see Finn Balor climbing the top rope. You know what this calls for? Coup de grace. Oh, Samoa Joe, familiar with Finn Balor's game, knew he was going for the coup de grace. Did everything in his power to roll out the ray, and another sling blade in the drop kick again from Finn Balor. I believe he's just using those to make sure he keeps the Samoa submission machine down, being very aggressive. But you forget we're dealing with Samoa Joe. We've seen what this man is capable of. Trying to go for a forearm attack, but Finn Balor lighting up Samoa Joe. Joe striking back here. Gonna be difficult trying to go hand to hands, fist to fist with Samoa Joe. He's good at that. Been trained in deadly versions of that big clothesline. Almost knocked the boots off of Balor. And Balor, almost got hit with the Coquina clutch. And Balor up top, couldn't grasp, but no. Samoa Joe escapes again. Samoan Blitz from Joe. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, just a 2. As I told you multiple times before, these two are familiar with each other's games. Anytime Samoa Joe goes for the Coquina clutch, Balor manages to escape. And anytime Balor tries to go for the coup de grace, Samoa Joe escapes. And you see Samoa Joe is being very aggressive, pulling out the aggression factor up to 11. But you see he's going for the Coquina clutch, lining it up, and no! Finn Balor, and he just busted open Samoa Joe with that forearm. Balor tried to go for something, but Samoa Joe with the kicks to the thigh. Samoa Joe sends Finn into the corner. Got him up. Oh, wait. Hold on. I know what he's going for here. Muscle Buster. And I believe that unknown maneuver, Samoa Joe doesn't really use that a lot. Could be enough to put this match away. And Samoa Joe advances to the quarterfinals. After an extreme back and forth matchup with blood on his face, pouring out his forehead, the Samoan submission machine qualifies for the King of the Ring quarterfinals. Let's get to the next match. Second match here for SmackDown qualifiers round 2, and we have Jinder Mahal taking on Cameron Grimes. You see, wait, hold on. Cameron Grimes want to take an early advantage. Big clothesline to the back of the head. And Cameron Grimes trying to start with the assault. Does it. Got him. Single arm backdrop. Cameron Grimes, this is not something that we usually see him perform. Sneak attacks to get an early advantage. Big forearm. Chop, no, gets blocked by Jinder. And Jinder DDT up on the stage, the LED stage. They need to get back into the ring. Kick to the gut. Try to go for something, but gets countered. Face first sent into the stage. And then gets tossed down the ramp. And you see they're staring daggers at each other. Who's going to make the first move here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and now Cameron Grimes tosses further down the stage, right next to the ring area. Gets punched, but punches back. And now sends Jinder Mahal straight back into the ring. But Cameron Grimes looking for some high-risk offense. Springboard drop kick. Cameron Grimes is feeling himself right there off of that drop kick. And now the referee officially rings the bell. Jinder Mahal plants Cameron Grimes with that DDT. But Grimes, gets hit with a boot. Jinder Mahal not very happy about being blindsided. Looking to take advantage. Got the arm bent and pulling back on the chin. But Cameron Grimes escapes successfully. Now Cameron got the left arm, just stepping on the hand. Cameron Grimes is being very aggro here. I mean, the chance of becoming king of the ring is about once in a lifetime. So you gotta do whatever it takes to qualify to go further down into the ranks. And Cameron Grimes trying to go for that knee, but Jinder dodges it. Now Jinder got Cameron Grimes, takes him towards the turnbuckle, kick to the gut, and oh no, just scraping the face off the top rope. And now Jinder with the DDT again. Jinder with the stomp to the chest. Jinder dragging his opponent away from the ropes here. Could be looking for something, but no. Cameron Grimes rolls out the way. Got him up. And chop him down with the X-Plex. Cameron Grimes. Fall away moonsault slam. And he's not finished. Big punches. Adds a kick. Shoulder tackles in the corner. Now he's just stomping a mud hole, as Stone Cold would say. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Nah, just the 2 count. And now Cameron Grimes looking for the cave-in, but Jinder Mahal plants him with the power bomb. Jinder Mahal just got lucky avoiding the cave-in with an amazing reversal, a counter into that incredible power bomb. But now Jinder Mahal is back on defense here. And now Cameron looking for some more stomps to the hand. Oh no! And now Cameron, ripcord knee strike, goes for the cover. Count of 2? No, just the count of 2 was... Cameron Grimes almost put that match away. But you see he's on the top rope looking for something. Turns around. Try to go for the diving crossbody. But that also might just cost them the match as Jinder Mahal hits the Colossus. 1, 2. How did Cameron Grimes kick out? And you see the crowd is loving this, but not so long as Jinder Mahal got in the camel clutch. He wrenches back even further, but it looks like Cameron Grimes isn't giving up. Big chop, Jinder trying to go for some combos, but the following moonsault slam. And this could be it for the match. 1, 2, 3. Cameron Grimes advances to the quarterfinals. As good as this is for Cameron Grimes, this might not be good at all, as Jinder Mahal is no longer have to worry about being in the clutches of Samoa Joe. That is up to Cameron Grimes. I hope it's worth it, Cameron. Next match is Braun Breaker versus Johnny Gargano. And you see with Braun Breaker, he's new. Yeah, he's already in the second round qualifiers. Most people thought he wouldn't be able to get this far. But it turns out all the doubt is for nothing, as he has to go up against the person who just faced off against AJ Styles for the Universal Championship, Johnny Gargano. You saw he got past his last opponent successfully. And what about Braun? Imagine if Braun, the new guy, can get all the way up to the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament, someone whose people have not truly been paying attention to. They never really figured out if Braun Breaker was truly capable of doing this. I mean, look at the competition he has to go up against. Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Ricochet, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Those are a lot of big names. Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar. And yet we see Braun Breaker is still fighting, but now he has something in his way. Johnny Gargano. I believe Johnny believes that if he wins the King of the Ring tournament, he can use that prestige to get himself a championship title shot at SummerSlam. So that's what's on the mind of Johnny Gargano. And you see Braun Breaker has a lot of his mind too. Johnny Gargano, an experienced wrestler. And Braun Breaker has to deal with him in a high win situation. The King of the Ring tournament. It'd be crazy to think that a lot of people are voting for Braun Breaker in this very moment. I can tell one thing, the majority just might be on Johnny Gargano. Don't believe the new kid can make it far here. I mean, he is a two-time NXT champion in Braun Breaker. And Johnny Gargano has won a lot of titles in NXT, the North American title, Tag Team title, NXT Championship. But you see, Braun Breaker isn't afraid of the pressure. Already coming out on top early in this match, just launching his face onto the turnbuckle and a stomp to the face. And now Johnny in trouble. Running power slam. Johnny just finally gets some offense and delivers a kick, but not enough. Big punch from Braun Breaker. And now Braun got Johnny, smacks his face into the turnbuckle. And you see this match has literally been all Braun Breaker. Into the other turnbuckle. Stomp to the chest and more stomping. And now he's just choking the life out of him. see Johnny is not done fighting here. Springboard moonsault straight to the back. Off the moonsault, Johnny Gargano. Oh, sliced bread. Johnny Gargano just coming back onto some offense after just getting the work, getting almost the life beaten out of him in the early of this match. But speaking of early, Braun Breaker now takes back things in his offense. Johnny Gargano gets stomped on again. Get up. Oh, Braun Breaker caught the super kick, but didn't catch that enziguri. Johnny tried to go for something, but gets countered by Braun Breaker. And Breaker tried to go for that running spear, but Johnny Gargano sidesteps, got him up. Dude Buster plants him. And now Johnny Gargano looking for his patented maneuver. The Gargano escape, looking for the tap out here. But Braun Breaker is still in it. Oh, he somehow finds a way to get out. Knee, and then the punch to the forehead. Try to go for something else, but Johnny Gargano with those chops and the super kick to the stomach. But Braun Breaker still fighting back here. Got him up. Catcher suplex. Braun Breaker showing off his strength. Goes for it a second time. And now Braun Breaker not done showing off deadlift powerbomb. Just getting tossed around, and Johnny then gets hit with a knee to the side of the head. Turns around, Braun Breaker got him up, lands him down with the backbreaker. But Johnny Gargano is still fighting here, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Wrestling is not giving up that easily. Irish whip into the corner. And now Johnny, we know he's going for the lawn dart. Connects, face right to the turnbuckle. Could be it. 1, 2. Nah, just a count of 2. Johnny looking for Johnny, the Gargano escape, but no. Gets countered by Breaker. Got him, pump handle, suplex. And now Breaker looking for the recliner, but gets countered by Gargano. And Gargano suplex right onto the back of his neck. And now Johnny Gargano is looking for the finisher. It gets shoved off by Breaker. And a running neck breaker. Goes for the cover off of it. 1, 2, no, just a count of 2. Breaker can't believe it. Breaker's gonna have to put some more punishment. And he does. The recliner is locked in. He fully wrenches it back. And Johnny Gargano is forced to tap out. Braun Breaker advances to the quarterfinals. This newbie has made it all the way to the quarterfinals. So we have Samoa Joe taking on Cameron Grimes, who will take on Braun Breaker. And our final match of the second round qualifiers. It's supposed to be a good one. We have Rey Mysterio taking on Santos Escobar. And you see, whoever wins this match goes on to take on Braun Breaker. And you see, we already have history between these two in all types of lucha matches with Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, who was formerly known as El Hijo del Fantasma. But ever since he made his way to NXT, he mostly gotten rid of the mask, Santos Escobar. And speak of the devil, the leader of Legado del Fantasma. And you see he went through a war in the first round qualifiers against Ilya Dragunov. And this is subjected to be probably the best lucha match we will ever see in quite some time between Santos and Mysterio. You know, they also ran into each other in NXT. But this is the first time here where they'll be competing against each other. The former Intercontinental Champion Santos Escobar, who will finally get his rematch clause, cashes it in on the upcoming episode of Friday Night SmackDown. But for now, it's all about the King of the Ring. You know, Santos is already the Rey of the Legados, and Mysterio is a Rey himself. Rey Mysterio. Battle of the Reys is here. And Santos, Mysterio, whoever wins goes to the quarterfinals to face Braun Breaker. And this match is subjected to be amazing. Rey Mysterio coming out. Sunset flip. Goes for an early cover here. One. Just the one. Rey Mysterio understands the urgency and what's happening here. Wants to win this match quickly. Rey Mysterio. Springboard. Bulldog. You know, Rey Mysterio is obviously going to use that luchador style that he made famous throughout his years in wrestling. One of the greatest luchadors of all time, as he puts it, goes off against Santos Escobar, the former El Hijo del Fantasma. You see Rey Mysterio goes for that sunset flip again. This time doesn't go for the cover, understands what's happening, knows it won't put the match away. And now Rey Mysterio climbing to the top rope here. Goes for the double foot stomp, but Santos rolls out the way. But you see the legend, Rey Mysterio, already going back onto the offense here. Minus the mistake. Rey Mysterio still going strong. Goes for a double stomp. Santos moves out the way. Kick to the gut. And now Santos. Oh! Hammerlock suplex. Now Santos stomped right to the face of Rey Mysterio. Goes for it. Oh, pulling back on the face. Almost ripping out the mask, but Mysterio gets out. And now Rey Mysterio with the DDT plants him. The greatest luchador of all time. Springboard. Oh! But miscalculations on that crossbody. But the veteran Rey Mysterio already back on offense here. And gets him with the forearm. Santos Escobar looking to take advantage of the mistake by Mysterio. But Mysterio is still fighting strong here. Ain't gonna let nothing get a hold of him. Try to go for something, but the knee to the jaw. And now Santos got him up. Dude buster. Plants it right on the back of the head. Goes for the cover. Quick cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5. Santos Escobar trying to put this match away quickly. Takes him to the outside with the hot shot off the top rope. And now Santos up top. This is not good. Diving splash. But Rey Mysterio got the knees up. Dropping the knee, but no. Santos rolls out the way. These two are brawling it out here. And Santos got Mysterio. Oh! Slamming him down. Gut first onto the barricade, the top of the barricade. But Mysterio still fights. These two are going to war here over who is the best and what they do. Santos Escobar tosses Mysterio. Guys, count of 6. You see Santos is taunting Rey Mysterio. Get back into the ring. Got him up. Into the Phantom Driver. Could be it. 1, 2. No. Rey Mysterio just kicks out before 3. But Santos quickly into the attack here. Goes for the leg drop cover. But Santos doesn't get it. A kick out at 1.5. And now Rey Mysterio with the kick puts him back on the offensive. And Rey Mysterio to the top rope. Hits the diving frog splash. Could be it. 1, 2, 3. No. Santos Escobar kicks out. Rey Mysterio can't believe it. How Santos Escobar is still in this match. Kick to the gut, lifting underhook, gut buster from Santos yet again. And now Santos, knowing the greatest strength that a luchador has is their ability to perform high offense. So he decides to target the legs a little bit, goes for the cover, kick out at 2. Rey Mysterio still keeps fighting. Irish whip into the corner. Rey Mysterio evades it. Kick to the gut. Wrist lock. Got the fingers. Rey Mysterio up top. Oh! Arm drag. Rey Mysterio, you see the crowd sign. Rey Mysterio's the greatest. Springboard crossbody for the cover. No! Just the count of 2. And Rey Mysterio got something in mind here. Realize Santos was up to his feet. Doesn't go for it. Kick to the gut. Another sunset flip powerbomb. And now Rey Mysterio climbing the top rope. Making sure Santos Escobar stays down before he goes for the diving maneuver. Possibly. Yes! Diving foot stomp as he goes for the cover. Go to 1, 2, 3. No. Santos kicks out before 3. And you see Rey Mysterio climbing up to the top rope again. Hits the diving frog splash, but nothing was there when he fell down. And now Santos Escobar looking for another dude buster. Plants him. And now Santos dragging his opponent away from the ropes, looking for the cover here with no rope breaks. 1, 2, 3. No, just a 2. Santos Escobar is angered that Rey Mysterio keeps fighting. Oh! Rey Mysterio with the drop kick to the knee. But Santos is still fighting. Goes for attack, but Rey Mysterio rolls through, rolls out the way. Another roll, got him. And a flying head scissors. And now Rey Mysterio climbing the top rope. Hits the frog splash, but no. Only got a bunch of knees onto his gut. And Rey Mysterio gets driven down. Goes for a cover here. 1, 2. No, just a count of 2. Santos Escobar back on the offensive here. Looking for the running leg drop again, but Santos hits nothing but goes for the Phantom Driver. And this could be it. 2 Phantom Drivers. 1, 2, 3. No. How's Rey Mysterio kicked out? We have no idea. But it looked like Santos Escobar believes 3rd time's the charm. Got him up. Phantom Driver. 3rd times connects. And this is it. Ain't no way he's kicked out at 3. And Santos Escobar proving why he is the Rey of the Legados, and he advances to the quarterfinals. So Braun Breaker found his opponent in Santos Escobar, and Samoa Joe takes on Cameron Grimes, and that's the deal for SmackDown. We'll see you guys next time.